Hello, it's Lord of Lego here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Thanos Ultimate Battle set 76107 with 674 pieces and retails for $70 in the US. So let's go take a look at those minifigures. So to start off for our figures, we have Thanos, the Mad Titan. He's a very cool figure. He has his armor on. He comes with the Infinity Gauntlet, which I'll get a bit into later. Comes with the Reality Stone, or the Red Stone. Some nice printing all throughout. No back printing, nor is there arm printing. I like the new shade for the big fig arm, though. That's really cool. The knife piece, or the sword, or whatever, it's not really movie accurate, so, that's okay. And the torso print is okay. It's not really movie accurate. So I like this guy a lot. The only problem is the head. So the complaints about the head are that in the movie he's completely bald. He has the helmet on for about a total of like 5 minutes of the film. So that's okay. I mean, I think Lego is just a bit lazy. So they repurposed the old Thanos mold on here. And it's not that great, to be honest. Like, the arm can't even go past that area, so you can't really have much of a display for the gauntlet, which I'm pretty upset about. And just overall, the legs aren't accurate. So I understand they based a lot of their design on concept art, but this is just not really that great of a figure, if I'm being completely honest. So now we have Tony Stark, or Iron Man, here. This is Mark 48, not Mark 50, as a lot of people are confused with that. So if I'm giving a basic look around, there's a lot of cool detail on him. This is probably one of my favorite Iron Man variants that they have. The wings, or whatever those things are, they're okay. They're not movie accurate either. So that's okay, I guess. The sticker, I'm sort of upset that it's not just a print. That torso, though, is amazing, and they finally got the color for the eyes on the mask right as that nice blue color. So I like how they did that. And if I go and I take these off, just to give you a better look. So here is a better look at Iron Man himself without those huge iron beetle wings, or whatever people call them. I love the leg printing, and the arms don't have any printing on them. Torso printing is very interesting and neat. I like the arc reactor. That looks very cool. If I just turn it around real quick, you can see that he does have some very good back printing. I like that a lot. That's a very cool part. But the best part of this whole thing is the Tony Stark face print. They have this new face print where they finally connected the mustache, which is now movie accurate, which is very interesting and cool. And my favorite part about this is this awesome new HUD face printing. And that's just awesome. So, I think Lego really outdid themselves with this Iron Man figure. Next up, we have Gamora. And this variant of Gamora is awesome. I love this Gamora. It's an all-around look at her. She has some nice back printing, some nice torso printing, and even some great leg printing. So this is a really great figure in general. The sword is a basic sword that's nothing new and special. To give you a better look at the figure, I'll just take that out of her hand. Sorry about that. And here's just a better look at the figure in general. And she looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. Let me just get this to focus on her face. There we go. She looks pretty good. I like her torso printing. This is like very accurate to Guardians 2 and Infinity War. That hairpiece they recycled from Guardians 2 along with that headpiece, and it fits fine. And I think this is one of the best variants of Gamora. And she does have some other facial print. She has this smiling face print. So that's very cool. I like how they redid this Gamora in a newer, better version. So I think this is a great addition to the set. The last figure of the set is Star-Lord or Peter Quill, and he's an okay figure. I really don't like how they reused the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 version. I mean, they could have at least given him an updated face print like they did to the Jurassic World Owen Grady. I think that would have been a lot better. But other than that, it's pretty accurate to the movie. That's like my only complaint is about the face print. But it's very movie accurate, because they do wear the same clothes in Guardians 2, and that is sort of disgusting if you think about it. It's like 4 years. But if I just go and switch the head around, he does have this smiling face print, which fits Chris Pratt very well. Sorry, I just stumbled on that. Yeah, I think if they would have given him the mustache look, that would have been a lot better. It would have made this figure 10 times better, and at least a new variant. So I say that's pretty much it for the minifigures. Let's go on to the set. So taking a look at this beauty, this is like the new Quinjet. I don't know if that's like, they always make a Quinjet for Avengers movies. So this is like the new version of it, I guess. But this is actually the new version of the Milano. But in general, it's just like the new version of the Quinjet, because they make a Quinjet for every Lego set. So this is like the big ship of the movie. So after giving that the 360 look, this looks like an okay build. Let me just slide this on over there. The build is probably my favorite Quinjet build, or Milano build. Sorry about that. Keep talking about the Quinjet. This is my favorite Milano build. I do not have the 2014 Milano. I would very much like that, but I don't have it, so I can't say if it's my favorite variant of the Milano. There are some very cool features on this. This is way bigger than the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Milano. Just to give you a comparison, here's the Guardians 2 Milano. It's much smaller than this is. Like, I don't know how to do this so it can fit in the camera, but like, it's a lot smaller than this Milano is. It's not that great. This one was not that great of a set. I very much just liked this Milano. But this Milano works a lot better. It looks fine. The way that they did the cockpit is great. And let's take a look at all these details. So for starting off with details, there's some awesome new prints or stickers on this. Just to give you this look like that. There's some cool stickers there, and there. These stickered parts right up there work fine. If I give you a look at the back, there are no stickered parts on the back other than these two areas right there, and there. And there is also like that. I don't know if you saw that, but there's a lot of cool details on this Milano. Now, if we're going to take a look inside of the Milano, you can just easily take this piece off and just put it to the side. This look inside of the Milano, there's enough room to fit 2 minifigures. So if I want to take Iron Man and Gamora and just shove them on in there, and just like that, I could easily do so and make them fit well. So there's enough room for 2 figures. If I flip it up like this back part can open up just like that, And there's actually room in the back for you to be able to store this little thing right here. There's never in the movie, but it's still, decent build. It's an okay build, I guess. And this thing can just slide back on up with that inside of it. There's a lot of cool detailing they have with the functions and play features. So let's just take them out, and you can get a good look from this angle of inside of the cockpit. Now let me show you the cockpit. So here's a look at the front of the build for this new Milano. And for starters, there's this nice printed cockpit piece right there that can just fold up just like that. This is the same one as in the 2017 Milano from last year. And it's the exact same print. If I were to just take it off, it works absolutely fine though. It's great. I think it's works fine for this. And as I showed you, this can flip up just like that. You can put minifigures inside of there, or for a better version of the flipping up, you can just go like that, and it's on this like little hinge joint. You can see right there. See that hinge joint right there? Yes, so there's enough room for you to store 2 minifigures, such as the pilot of the Milano, Peter Quill, and the sort of co-pilot, since Rocket doesn't come in the set, Gamora. So they both fit in just like that. And while we're talking about this part where they fit in, we can just easily pull this out just like that. And there's some cool detailing on this. There are some awesome parts underneath that you can see, and on the back. And there's even room for you to store their weapons. So here's what it looks like with their weapons on the side of this thing. I can just give you a little look around. Gamora comes with 2 swords, but in the movie she only uses 1, so I put 1 on. And right there is Peter Quill's cool gun. And this looks pretty good. It's not really movie accurate, but a lot of Legos aren't movie accurate, so I'm not really going to complain too much. It fits in just fine like this, so you can easily fit that in. That's how that looks like there. But I want to show you, there is this, it doesn't connect the way you'd think. If you can see right there are these cool, they're like those grabber pieces. I don't know what they're called. But if you can see, this little ball joint on the back just fits into there. It's not like a ball joint piece that connects onto it. So that's like a pretty cool thing. I don't think Lego's ever done something like that before. And let's take another look at the play features on this thing now. So there are these cool wings that just go in and out. On the side, I just broke this. Snap that in. They just go on the side just like that. And then these wings right here just can fold up and down just like that. And it looks pretty good any way you put it. And there are also these stud shooters. You just flick this. And that's gone forever. And then you can also click this. And that's also probably gone forever, because I can't find the studs. But that's another cool little detail there. These things, I don't know if there's much of a play feature, but they go up and down just like that. That's just how they're built. And these little things underneath, right there, you can just spin like that. And you can do the same to the other side right there. So that's pretty cool. And other than that, I think this set's pretty much done. I think we've covered all the detailing on this thing. There's not much else to cover other than underneath there are some cool ways to make it stand up. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the packaging and then my final verdict. Just 2 good references. So here is the box. I can't really fit the whole thing in my camera angle, but if you just flip this around, it's pretty easy to see everything. There's a lot of cool detailing on the back. Like there's Thanos. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this set, as there are a lot of cool things with all the sets. But I've got to show these Power Blast piece you can just put with Iron Man. So those are pretty cool. I don't really want to go into full detail there. And I also forgot with the Thanos that you can switch the hand out like that for a regular hand. So they're just last minute little details I forgot to cover. But anyways, let's look at the instruction booklet. This is just one big thick instruction booklet. And if I look in the back, there are ads for the other Infinity War sets. It doesn't show the Battle of Wakanda, or like the Outrider dropship attack, or nor does it show the Wall of Wakanda, or whatever that is, or the Sanctum. It also shows what Thanos looks like with all the gems in his gauntlet, which I will show in a minute. And then it also has some ads for Lego Life, which is a app, I guess, and Black Panther sets, and those are just all the pieces. And yeah. And speaking of Lego Life, go subscribe to my friend over at Lego Extreme Lego Life. He's a very good YouTuber. I like his content. And now let's go with what I think of the set. So what do I think of this set? Well, there's a lot going on here, from Thanos and the gauntlet to this little side build thingy. And the Milano, I think, is a very good build. There's a lot going on with the Milano. It's my favorite version of it out of all three of them. Of course, I don't have the 2014 one, so I can't really say for sure. But right now, it is my favorite. The minifigures are pretty good, if I'm counting minifigures and not the big fig. I am disappointed with the minifigures that Peter Quill or Star-Lord does not have that new Chris Pratt face print. I'm very upset about that. And the Iron Man is a great figure. I love the HUD and everything. The Gamora is great. But the one reason why a lot of people would want to get the set is because it comes with the main protagonist of the movie, which is the main antagonist, of the movie, which is Thanos. And he is a very desirable guy to have, but because of the inaccuracies of this figure and how he looks in general, I can't really recommend that you bricklink Thanos or anything. So this set in general is good. The big fig is iffy. I'm iffy on if it's good or not. But a lot of it's just bland. It's nothing too special. So I think I'm gonna have to rate this one a C. I'm very disappointed about the Thanos, and they could have done a lot more with that Thanos. And to be fair to Lego, though, it is based on concept art. But concept art, I don't think, looked like that. It might have looked like his Guardians 1 appearance, but a lot of things are bad about this set, and a lot of things are good, so as I said, a C would be the best rating. I'm disappointed about the Thanos a lot, but real quick before we get out of here, the Thanos, let's take a look at this gauntlet with all the Infinity Stones in it. So, there's the Mind, Soul, Reality, Space, Power, and Time. And I like the whole concept of getting each set to get each Infinity Stone. That's a good marketing way that Lego is doing. It's a good way of marketing. I think that's very smart of them. It's pretty good considering the size of the stones are a bit big, but it is meant for kids, and they don't want kids choking on them or anything. So I can understand that. The whole thing in general is just very cool, though. I do have a little complaint. It's a little nitpick about the Power Stone not being on the side of his hand and being like on this row with these three. So that's just a little nitpick there. But overall, the Infinity Stone, the Infinity Gauntlet is pretty cool. And if you could have the chance to bricklink it with all the stones in it and put it on the old Thanos, that would be very cool. So yes, that's pretty much it. Please do not post spoilers in the comments for Infinity War. I know I may have had some very minor spoilers in this video, but please do not post spoilers in the comments. Thanos demands your silence. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Goodbye.